Turns, Herps and Inverts here, and today what we're going to be talking about is bearded dragons. Bearded dragon basics. It's going to be the basic things you're going to need if you want to keep one of these beautiful animals as a pet. So we'll start. We're going to talk about caging. Now in the cage, what you want is a cage that I would say at least is 90 centimeters. Bigger is better to a certain extent. You don't want something that's so huge that you'll stress the animal out and they can't find their food. With stuff inside it, you're going to want a water bowl. A lot of people are debating whether or not that's necessary because a lot of bearded dragons won't actually drink from still water. So I do spray mine every day, and I just do offer the water just in case. I have seen it drink. As for a substrate, you're going to want sand. That's what I used. I just think it looks the best. You don't want anything too chunky, just because you don't want it to get impacted, which is basically when an animal swallows their bedding and they can't pass it out. So yeah, I've got a rock in there and some bricks. I've got this branch here and the half log which doubles as a basking spot and a hide. So yeah, you're also going to want a food dish in there, which I'll talk about later, but mine isn't in at the moment. I'm running a 2-light system here. We've got this one, which is your UVA and UVB. Can't stress enough how much you need that. The animal does actually need that to be able to digest its food properly. And then we've got heat here. That's just so it can feel like they do need heat to digest their food, but it's also so that they're comfortable. You can see basking under the light there. What you want is a cool end and a warmer end. So down here it's probably about 30-32 degrees at the moment, maybe a bit colder because it's getting into the evening. As we get up further, the temperature is going to go high, and then we've got the hot spot right here, which is probably 40-42 degrees. So yeah, you want to give it the option to be in the temperature that it wants to be. When it comes to feeding, you're going to want to feed your bearded dragon a varied diet of fruits, vegetables, greens, and occasionally insects and stuff like that. When I say occasionally, I mean a couple of times a week is what I do, and I offer greens every day. They won't always eat. Sometimes they're just not hungry, but I like to offer it just in case. So in the description below I'll add a list of just exactly what you can feed them and can't feed them. So yeah, we'll move on to the next tip, handling. You can see I'm handling mine right now. They're typically very tame animals. I could just chuck him on my shoulder like this and go do the dishes or whatever. He's not going to stress, he'll just hold on. He's got these beautiful claws here to hold on to, and you can see those there. The claws, they're not painful, they don't hurt you at all, so yeah, it's just for grip, and they're very easily tamed. Just, you can hold them. I hold mine every couple of days, but if you've got a young one, you're going to want to hold it probably once a day for about 15 minutes just to get it used to you, and other than that, yeah, you don't really need to hold them. They're not going to get lonely without you, but yeah, they won't hate it if you do hold them. So yeah, that's it. Please comment, rate and subscribe. Cheers.